realm that lies beyond our world. These are the stories of ordinary people who believe they've had extraordinary experiences. Some names have been changed for the purpose of this program. On Halloween night, Nick Webber took his friends to a mysterious cemetery to seek the truth about a local legend that refused to die. Believing angry spirits were stalking them, the teenagers had to face their fears of the unknown if they wanted to survive until dawn. Between the world we see and the things we fear, there is a world of possibility. Green Lake, Wisconsin, once known as the village of Dartford, was settled in the mid-1800s. Lured by the majestic Green Lake, pioneers built this small farming community on the trade of grain. As with many small towns, its history is rich in folklore and urban legend. In the center of Green Lake lies an old cemetery. Legend says that it is haunted.
Let's go.
On dark nights, when they have nothing better to do, local teenagers sometimes test the legend for themselves.
I think I see the mausoleum.
I want to check out the Indian graves first. That is creepy. Come on, let's go.
Inside Dartford Cemetery is an old mausoleum, the final resting place of some of the town's pioneers.
So, who's going first?
This was her idea.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll go first.
So, what's supposed to happen now?
Now we wait.
This is stupid.
Tell him what happened on Halloween.
I will as soon as he gets up here.
Okay, so what happened on Halloween?
First of all, you have to remember, this happened to people from our school. People we know.
And what happened to them was not of this world. In the town of Green Lake, Wisconsin, sits Old Dartford Cemetery. Some believe it is haunted.
What?
You're gonna be late.
On Halloween 2005, 16-year-old Nick Weber was living with his mother in Montello, Wisconsin, 40 kilometers west of Green Lake.
Get a move on, babe. Any big plans for tonight?
Oh, just the usual. Sex, drugs, ritualistic killings.
Where are my keys?
They're by the door, Mom.
His parents had recently divorced, and Nick didn't see much of his mum.
My mom's work schedule and my school schedule didn't always work too well together.
Listen, I'm gonna be late tonight coming home, but I have leftovers in the fridge for you, okay? Ritualistic killings, huh?
Yeah, or I might just go over to Kristen's house and watch movies.
Good. Happy Halloween, honey, and don't be late for school, okay?
Love you.
Love you.
Montello's population is only 1,400, so there are not a lot of things for teenagers to do around town. Nick wanted to find something interesting for him and his friends to do on Halloween night.
I came across a website that had a database of different places in Wisconsin that had haunted locations.
Chad Lewis created the website Unexplained Research. For more than 10 years, he's been collecting and investigating stories from people who claim to have had paranormal experiences.
I'm interested in folklore and urban legend, really out of the same reasons people have been interested in it since the beginning of time. Curiosity. I don't know what happens when we die. I don't know if we're alone in the universe, but I really want to find this out.
After launching his website, Lewis was inundated with emails from young people taking what they call legend trips, casual investigations of allegedly haunted places.
What they want is to go and visit these places and then decide for themselves whether or not they believe it's haunted.
Chad investigates and posts the legends he receives from his readers. One, the legend of Witch Road, gets a lot of attention. The road was named after a supposed witch who once lived there. Her house still stands in the woods.
One of my favorite stories about Witch Road is a couple were there with their 4-year-old son.
I'm gonna take some pictures of the house.
5 minutes, Jeff. Okay, I really don't like it out here.
What are you doing here?
Michael? What are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
He said he was talking to that nice little girl who lives in the woods.
Jeff? Jeff, we're leaving right now! Don't do that! We are leaving.
Others claim similar experiences on Witch Road, but the identity of the little girl remains a mystery. The more popular legend trips propose a dare, something the seeker must do in order to prompt a supernatural occurrence, such as the one involving the mausoleum in Dartford Cemetery.
The dare is that if you stand or sit on the mausoleum, that someone or something will push you off.
Nick Webber was intrigued.
I didn't necessarily believe in ghosts, but I always thought it was a possibility.
Later that afternoon, Nick related the legend to his best friend. He knew that if anyone would take the dare, it would be Christian Adams.
I have got an idea for tonight. We are going to a haunted cemetery.
Ooh, scary.
I looked it
One
up.
way I describe myself would be a troublemaker, kind of disregarded the rules.
Really, I looked up this website about the cemetery in Green Lake. It's an old pioneer cemetery, and people have supposedly seen all kinds of ghosts walking around in there. An Indian chief. There's this dare that if you sit on top of this mausoleum, a ghost will push you off.
Dude, you're gullible as hell. But I'm game, let's do it.
The dare intrigued us because it was actually something that we could try.
What are we doing?
What are you doing? Get off my car, John boy.
Nick and Christian were friends with John Lloyd.
In high school, we played a lot of prank jokes on a lot of people, and everybody knew us because of that.
We're going to a haunted cemetery tonight, John.
Cemetery? Nick, we need to get you a girlfriend.
No, you're really gonna love it.
No, dude, you got exactly 2 seconds to get off my car.
Look, I got baseball practice anyway. I'll see you guys later.
Peace. Dude, if I was you, I wouldn't tell John about the dare.
We didn't really want to tell him about the whole dare thing. He scares kind of easy, so we decided to just kind of withhold that information from him.
After school,